Praise God. My name is Paul Kamande. I'm the chairman of the Resource Mobilization Committee. On Sunday, 13th of November, we had our Resource Mobilization Day. And when it was commissioned, we believed the congregation of our mandate. Our mandate is to raise 40 million, to add into that million that is budgeted to do the SPA complex. That is the SPA complex. I think you can be able to see it now. And our plan and the program is to raise the 40 million within the 4 quarters. The first we conducted the fundraising on April, and the second day was the November. On each, we are supposed to raise 10 million. What happened in April, we raised 8.6, which was short by 1.4 million. And in our second day, we intended to raise 11.4 to enable us to cover the 20 within this calendar year. Our target for the last Sunday was 11.4 million. However, the 1.4 was meant to cover the deficit for the April. We were able to raise 10,133,120. Can we clap for ourselves? That was 1% of the quarter target. But remember, we had a deficit of 1.4, so we still have 1.3 that we needed to cover in the next 2 quarters as a deficit for the first 2. I want to appreciate for your giving. You give so sacrificially because, as you all know, we are living in very hard times. We had all the reasons to say that things are hard, but you gave despite having those conditions, delayed rains, a lot of inflation, high cost of living. It was a clear demonstration of serving the Lord in and out of season. A special thanks goes to our guests whom we had invited, and they came actually and they gave willingly and cheerfully. Allow me to mention our chief guest, who is Mr. Simon Nyarongogi and the family. He is here with us, and he led in that giving as our chief guest. We had gone to request him to be so, and we were happy even the way he received the committee. Again, we also had around 34 special guests who also came, and their attendance was almost 99%. So let's give the special guest and the chief guest a clap. We can't forget also to thank the members of various districts, members of this congregation who came to give as a district, led by their district elders. We had received a lot of support from the session, also led by the parish minister, and we are very, very grateful for your participation. Nobody was pushed to give, and we look forward that God will reward us as we continue to work in his vineyard. Our prayer for you is that, to all of you, is that the Lord may open the floodgates of heaven and pour so much blessings that you may not have room enough for it. That the Lord will prevent pests from devouring your crops in your fields. As you can see, it is raining. And may all the nations call you blessed. We are very grateful to God, even for enabling you to give so cheerfully and gracefully. Those who didn't make it, we are still open. We still have the pay bill, the one we use for tithe and offering. The only difference is you only write the district and the RMC so that we are able to know that it's meant for development. We want to thank God, and we are looking forward for the next year when we intend to cover the deficit, which is 21.3. We shall do it in 2 installments. We are planning for a day in April next year and another one in November next year. So may God continue to prepare you as you continue to prepare to give, to plan to give, and we know that God is going to enable us even to continue preparing and blessing us. We believe that tomorrow can always be better. Things might be difficult or challenging today, but we serve a faithful God who is able to help us and enable us achieve what we have planned. God bless you as you plan to serve the Lord in his vineyard. Asanteni sana.
Thank you very much, brother.